Hey everyone, it's Brittany. So today I thought I would shoot a quick video on how I organize things. I have to be organized or I will lose my mind. At least in my business. You should see my room. My room is terrible. Anyway, so I have many boxes to show you all today. So this first little box, I just have labels on everything because I think it makes life easy. I actually just got the labels from Target. They're peel and stick labels, and that way if I change anything that like I use that specific box for, then I can just take it off. So this says extra, like little small extras. And I keep the label on top and on the side, like on the front of the side. That way I can just, no matter how I have it organized, I can see it. So inside, I just have, really, it is small things. Curling ribbon. I have a bunch of like extra curling ribbons in here. Extra labels. These are actually little heart-shaped wedding embellishments. I just keep them in there. And then more little like table scatter embellishments. I use these at parties. I just think they're cute. I always try and get like a sturdy tablecloth. That way, even if it does rip or tear, I can use it through a few parties, and I can just gather the table scatter that I use. And I mean, they're just lip prints, so they're really cute. And I can reuse it, put it in a box and reuse it. And then you saw in my booking video that I use self-sealing cellophane bags. These are them. I keep extras in here as well. So it's just all of my small extras that I may need no matter what, so that I don't have to go searching for it. So that's that box, and I got these boxes, literally, I just got them at Target. It makes life easy to get them at Target. This box says candy. All that's in here is just the chocolates that I use for my self-sealing cellophane bags and my little party gifts and prizes. And you saw in my prize video that I use those. So I just take them all out of the package and put them in here because to me it makes more sense to take them out of the package instead of like putting them all, like keeping them in their bags and then taking two out and then trying to reseal the bag and keep them all together. Just open the bag and put them in a box. It makes life easy because then you can just take the top off, take however many you need out of here, 2 or 3 or whatever, and keep going. I mean, it makes life so easy just to do it that way. This box is one of my favorite boxes. It's cards. These are all, I'm not going to show you the top, but they're just my thank you cards. So I'm actually going to show you how I organize these firstly. You see that there's many different little colors here, and that is because I make these little folders for my cards, because my cards, I have various cards that I use for everyone. Everyone will get a different card from my party. And so I'm actually going to show you what I use. Those little wedding embellishments, I use them at the top of these, and I just use them as paper clips to keep everything closed. And so, you know, I have various cards that I use. There are some that I get really cheap, and they don't really have anything to do with Mary Kate. And I use those for customers who come to my parties and don't really spend anything or don't show an interest in spending money or really having anything to do with it. And this is what they look like. They come in like a pack of 4. I just have music notes because that's part of me. They're blank inside, but I am a music major, so that's kind of part of me. And to me, you know, I don't want to spend like a lot or like go that extra mile for someone that just does not show much of an interest. So they still get a card. That way if they do ever change their mind and decide to come back, they can. And they know that I'm more than willing to have them as a customer, and I would love to. But yeah, so they get those. These say helper. And the way I made these are, I just took construction paper and measured it to my box into my cards and folded it and then just wrote on top. So these are helper cards. It says kind deeds are like little prayers, And on the inside, it says, "Thank you so much." And I use these for hostesses. I really like using these for hostesses. They do a really good job. Or someone that does something special for me. If you watched my, I think it was my booking, yeah, it was my booking video that I talked about the one woman that placed a $68 order to help me with my goal. And so she got a card like this because she did something to help me. Hostess purses, I'll explain what that means. I have these little cards here. I really love them. They just say "a note from Brittany," and they have purses all over them. And I like using these for hostess cards because they have my name on them. So they're a little bit more personal. And I do have some others that have my name on them, and I'll show you those in just a second. And so this way I know which ones are which, and if I want to use a different one, I know where they're at. So, and I think it's nice that they're a little bit more personal. Extra special. I'm actually going to come back to these and show you what those are. Customers, these are all, these are the majority of my customers. I'm actually going to just slide one out through the side. Majority of my guests at parties will get these cards. They just have a nice little butterfly on them. They're blank inside. So they're a little bit nicer than the music note cards, but they're not as, like, plain. But they're not, like, super out there type of card. They're just pretty regular. So most of my customers will get these. And then my anybody cards, I really like these. And I got them at the dollar store. Actually, all of these cards except for my extra special cards I got from the dollar store. And then the music note ones I think I got from Walmart. So these just have polka dots on them. They say thanks right there on that one. And then they're blank inside. And I just think these are super cute, and you can use these for anything. So I really like having these around the dollar store. Dollar store will be your best friend when you work with Mary Kay. Because it makes your life so easy, I'm telling you. You can get cards, you can get so much organization stuff there. These are my Hostess Paisley cards. I told you I had some others that had my name on them. Say "a note from Brittany." They have like little paisley flowers on them. And so, you know, I think it's nice to just have a variety. I found these at another dollar store somewhere. And then extra special. Hardly anybody ever gets these cards. You have to like really go that extra mile. Like a customer that spends over $400, or someone that's joining my team, or someone that just, I'm going to remember them for the rest of my life. They get these. These are super cute. That's the envelope, y'all. And then it has like a little peacock there. This is what it looks like. Super cute. It's on the back. And then they're blank inside, but I think they are super, super cute. So you have to like really capture my attention to get these cards because I don't have a lot of them. And these I actually got from Marshall's. So that's why I don't have a lot of them, because, you know, it's Marshall's. So, and if any of you shop at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Ross, then you know you kind of have to jump on your deal when you find it. So, and then I like making the folders because then I just can see which one is where. And then I can see through the side and just see like which ones are there, which ones aren't, if I move them, which I don't. This box says large extras. It's just another clear little box. You probably heard me talk about the extra bags that I got from mygirlfriendshouse.com. This is them. Those are in there. Extra game tickets, and I'll talk about these in my games video. Extra lookbooks. I like keeping extra lookbooks. Extra disposable facial cloths. In my packing video, you saw me. I had a pack that was open and a pack that was unopened in my starter kit, but I always like to have an extra pack on my shelf that is not open. Extra customer sales tickets. These are unopened. And the reason for this being, I actually had 4 parties scheduled. All of them canceled, but I had 4 parties that were scheduled. And I only had like 11 sales tickets and like 14 customer profiles. And I was like asking my director if I could borrow some because it takes a while for orders to process in Mary Kay when you place it at the end of the month. And he didn't have any either, and I was like, this is not good. So I also have packs of unopened customer profiles. That way I just know, for my own like sanity and peace of mind, I know that I have some somewhere that I can use. Extra team building packets. I will do a video and show you what is in these, what goes in here. So I do have extra team building packets, and then extra self-sealing cellophane bags from mygirlfriendshouse.com that I use for the team building packets. So these are just large extra items that I may use, that I will use at some point in time. Because again, it makes life easy when you have extras of things and you don't have to sit there and think about, oh, do I have this, do I have that? Yes, I do. It's in a box and it's labeled and it's all nice and neat and pretty, and then your life is easy. So, easy life equals happy people. Okay, so this, not really organizational, but I keep this in my car, and I'm not really going to show you, but I just write down it's just a normal little book, and I write down my mileage in here because we work in Mary Kay and it's a home-based business, and when you go to a Mary Kay event or you go out with a customer or you go to a team member or whatever it is, you can write off that gas. So mileage, I write down the date, where I went, my starting mileage, my ending mileage, and the time. I am so meticulous about that and detail-oriented, and when it comes to the government, you're going to have like good, clean records, so it makes life easy if you just write everything down. This stays in my car as well. I find receipts all over my car, and I have no idea what they're for, where they came from, so I just got just a little accordion folder. It does have just, little labels, but I don't use them because I just keep it in my car, and just a little accordion folder for receipts. That way, at the end of the month, I can just bring this in and I can organize it with the rest of my receipts, so I don't have random receipts all over my car. This box is treat bags. If you watched my prize video, then you saw that I use these lip print treat bags that are really cute. Dollar store again, and I take them out of packages because, again, with packages, it makes more sense to me to take them out of packages instead of having like a package and taking 1 or 2 out or whatever, whereas I can just take the lid off of my box, take 1 out, or take a few out if I'm making them in bulk, take a few out, and then just put the lid back on, and it makes my life easy. So it's just, they're all in there, happy and hanging out in there, so it's all treat bags. I told you guys I had a lot. There's like close to 1,000 treat bags in here. It's crazy. So, this box, it kind of is a box. Really, really cute. I got it from Target. I do have a clipboard in there because I'm always losing paper, so I put them on a clipboard. This is where I keep those prizes. All the prizes that I showed in my prize video, I keep them in here. My 10,000 little treat bags that I make in bulk at the beginning of the month, and I'm dropping them. I make so many of them because I go through so many of them. And I just keep them all in here in this little box. That way, I can keep this in my car if I need to, just throw it in the back seat, and so if I'm going to a party, I can make sure that I have an appropriate prize for the amount of people that are there, and so that way I can just run out. If I'm expecting 3 people and then 6 people show up or 7 people, I can run out to my car and grab an appropriate gift or whatever it is that I'm using for that amount of people. Or if I need an extra gift, if we play an extra game or something, I can run out to my car and grab an extra gift, and they're just all nice and neat and in here, and I don't have to carry them around in like a bag. So I do like keeping them in here. And then when I have parties at my own house, classes, parties, whatever, I like to bring this out because it's so cute. I do love it. But I also get to tell them, you know what? I have all these prizes that I want to give away to you, and you can help me do that by booking parties with me. I can show you ways to get these prizes, and then they can see. I have so many of them in here, and they want to know what's in them. How do they get the bigger prizes? Like, what's the difference? And to do that, they have to book with me. So, yeah, it's a little fun incentive. I think it's just really cute. And then the last thing I'm going to show you in this video, I'm trying to keep this really quick, is this box. Yeah, I love this box because it opens at the top, and then it just has those little sliding folders on the inside. So, and it has like the little metal pull, so I can actually add folders in here if I need to. And so what I do, I'm actually going to show you. This is from January. I keep my receipts in here, all of my Mary Kay receipts, so that if I need to write something off, I can write it off. So, sorry, that's actually my phone and my computer. But I just use a Ziploc bag. I write January 2014 on it. I keep all of my receipts in here. You'll see a little highlight on here. I highlight the date so I can go back and not have any doubts about what day it was and what month, so I go and I highlight the date, and I write at the top what it was. So this one actually says Mary Kay class and lead supplies, which was cardstock, because I print my gift cards and gift certificates on cardstock, and the lip scatter that I showed you, so the confetti and that type of thing. So I just keep them in here. I write at the top what it is. I highlight the date, put it in a plastic bag, and I put it in this little box / folder. Same thing with these. At the end of the month, I will take all of them out and put them in the plastic bag and just put them in here. Same thing for February. I do the same thing with my orders from Mary Kay. So I just highlight the day and what it was, if it was demo products, if it was personal use products, if it was inventory products, and I just put it in there. So that's February 2014. March 2014, still working on it. Like if I buy ink for my printer or whatever, that's actually what this receipt here is. So that's just how I organize my receipts, so that when it comes time for taxes, I don't have problems, because I'm a really unorganized person when it comes to money, and I'm not a math or money person, so this makes life super easy because it is all right here. And I used to have concerns about like using an accordion file like this, and then like the receipts sliding and getting into other sections, because I had that problem once before, and I was really concerned about it. So this just has the little, I'm actually going to take one out, it's just a folder, so there is nothing for it to slide under because the plastic bag is inside, so I don't have to worry about it, and it makes my life super easy, and you guys know, I like my life easy. So, that all being said, I hope that this helped you all, maybe with some organizational things, maybe with the cards, I don't know. I just wanted to show you how I organize all of my stuff so that you can see I am not the most organized person in the world, but I do have a system in Mary Kay, and the reason that I decided to do this is because I went to my future sales director's house and I helped him organize his inventory in his office, and it looked like a tornado had hit his room, and it was terrifying, and it took us like, actually it didn't take us but like 3 hours to get through everything, and I was like, okay, dude, you're going to be a sales director. You need a better system. So I'm actually trying to be the example here and just make sure that everything is nice and neat and organized. And I actually do not have my Mary Kay quote for the end of this video memorized, so I will put it in the comment box below. Click subscribe to get these videos. You guys know I post them a lot. Feel free to ask questions, request videos, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Bye, everyone.